Welcome to A Little Unscripted, the show where we pull a random title, spin a random genre, and then try to create a film that honestly
shouldn't work
and is impossible
and is way too expensive.
And no one's asking for.
But that's the fun.
One idea,
1 hour,
and zero guarantees. Let's make this thing. Good day. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Logan.
And no matter what, we are going to make a movie today.
Today, again.
Hell or high water.
We did it.
We're not going to make that movie. That's a movie already.
If it wasn't made, I would make that movie.
Well, we could call it Come Hell or High Water and make it a porn.
Yeah. I don't know if
Do you see what I did
is that
there?
one there on our list? Do we have pornos? Is erotica a part of the list?
This is something that's very fascinating to me, Logan. I've not really looked at the details of the list. I've been tempted. I've been really tempted. Okay. Honestly, it's all to everybody listening, and welcome. We are taking this very seriously and keeping
hard notes. This
very obscure to us. Although I didn't preclude it from being on the list.
Okay. It's not excluded.
And we could also turn something into an erotic film if we want to.
Only if there's vampires. There's got to be vampires, right?
Is that the most erotic of the creatures?
Of the creatures? I don't know. I think Guillermo del Toro might have a word with us.
I want to know what mummies are up to.
Ooh.
Rubbing those wraps together, choking each other. Like,
it's very kink friendly. It's a very kink friendly film. Yeah.
Well, how could our last movie have been made rated X? Could because in the world of climbing.
I don't know if I want to make a rated X animated film.
I want to hear Missy Pyle maybe have to give it to Louis Gossett Jr.
I think you're living in fantasy land, but I love it.
I am. I really enjoyed the last movie we did, and we were talking about this a little earlier.
Yeah.
The idea of making an animated film is fun because you're casting voices.
Yeah, it's something different where it's like, it's not just like the character or actor or whoever. It's like, no. I want to hear a voice that like maybe you haven't quite heard before. Yeah. And that's pretty cool.
Can I ask you a really serious movie question?
I hope so.
Did not expect that.
I'm sorry that my brain was just immediately.
So,
I'm sorry. That was so rude of me. I apologize.
No, I love you. This is amazing. You dirty dog.
I'm so sorry.
When you watch an animated movie, do you delight in not knowing who the voices are and then trying to figure out who they are?
Yeah. Sometimes I think the best parts are actually like when I watch the credits, I'm just like, oh wait, that was that person?
Are you good at the game?
Sometimes, but then there are some voice actors where you're just like, oh, you're playing on a different level.
Or you maybe don't know their name.
Yeah, or I just don't know them specifically enough to call them out.
When it's clearly named actors, just doing a one-off, what have you. Do you like that? Like trying to suss out who is who?
Yeah, I think it's pretty fun sometimes, unless it's somebody super obvious and you're like, well, unmistakable, which is sometimes the point.
Yeah. A fun benchmark for that one, I think, is a movie like Sausage Fest.
Oh, really?
Because it's got a lot of different actors in it. And I think it pulled in a lot of different voice actors who wouldn't normally do something like that. Mm-hmm. But then you have people like Ed Norton who was doing a Woody Allen voice. And I was like, no way could I have gotten that.
Right. You would have never guessed this person.
So that's real. That's what's kind of fun, too, is when you're disbelieving when you see the cast list.
I do enjoy that when I'm watching, and I don't always watch the credits, but sometimes I'm like, hey, I got to know who is the cast while I'm listening to it. It's like, fun. What is this voice? And it is great being like, that's them? I'd have never guessed that.
And when they
them.
Do, in the credits and they show them in the booth.
Oh, yeah.
Hamming it up. Having a good time.
I would
like
really,
a good gig.
As we mentioned last time previously, I would love for us to have a post-credits scene of just the bloopers, animated bloopers, because I think that is just so fun. It's from a bygone era, but why can't we do this? Why can't we have fun again?
There could be a lot of people in Against Better Judgment. The bloopers could be blue screen, green screen bloopers.
Ooh,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a climbing film. but we could have an inside blooper where they're like, oh, we're not really, we're here on a stage, and that's animated as well. Is that the dumbest thing?
we show they're making a movie inside of the movie,
but
and that's one of the bits.
There's green screen there, and there's no need to be. Clearly.
I would love for the only way we do that is if we cut to the actors who the characters who survive, and it's them sitting in the director's chair, and then be like, how was that? And it's that's not how it went at all. That's not they give some critique or something. That'd be really fun. I would love to see that. That would be a great post-credit scene. That'd be so fun. Or during credits. I don't know post-credits, but during credits. I like it during credits. Post-credits, I think, have gotten a little much. It's sometimes these credits are 20, 30 minutes. Not to say these people don't deserve the recognition.
Yeah.
I'm just saying leave half a bit of a movie or a teaser or anything for the next movie 30 minutes deep after the movie is done, and you're just sitting looking at essentially a black screen. It's kind of it feels like it's lost its luster, and I don't care anymore.
I kind of wonder, as an animator or making an animated movie, you're like, I got to do fucking credits now.
Yeah. Oh, man.
We've just spent 17 years animating this 2-hour movie.
Team of 5.
Now we have to do cool shit during the credits.
Yeah. Are you guys kidding me?
Eat a dick.
Yeah, they probably hate us. Let's be real.
I don't know. Maybe
depends
it's
on how
joy.
enthusiastic they are. Yeah.
But if it was just, just black screen and some names, I would be like, you're fine.
Yeah, I would understand.
A masterwork in animation.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand.
Looking at our last film, we reminisced, and to share something with our listeners, one of my favorite parts of this podcast is when Logan gets here and we start reminiscing about
and we think about
the nonsense we did before.
Yeah, because sometimes you forget. You black out for a moment.
Well, typically, I'm affirmed that this was fun. This was a fun movie.
I always enjoy coming up with it, even if it's not our best works. I at least enjoy doing it.
Another serious question for you, and I think I can handle this one, is have you watched Iron Eagle?
No, I did not, but it is on the list.
You allowed this very niche situation in our last movie.
Just to make you smile.
Voice work and reteaming Jason Gedrick and Louis Gossett Jr., which is super fun for so few people. And definitely an age demographic on this side of the table, which is fun. But I think they're both good voice, they're recognizable voices. Louis Gossett Jr. for sure, but I was thinking about this one. I bet a lot of people hearing Jason Gedrick's voice would recognize it.
Okay,
I think it's quite unique.
It's just one of those voices where it's
I thought it was kind of a throwaway thing in a way, but
and then he thought about it.
I think he does have a unique voice.
Okay,
so any retakes, upon thought
over the course of since the previous episode. I did read a story of these people were in Poland, I want to say, or somewhere. I forget. Well, maybe it wasn't Poland, but they were climbing a mountain that was supposedly nobody had climbed all the way to the top.
Oh, we ripped off our story.
Maybe we stole it. Sorry. How dare we? There's only so many stories to tell in the world. How dare we rip it off? But anywho, they get to the top, and at the top, sitting there waiting for them, grooming itself as a cat. So I would love for instead of Gary Busey being a human hermit, there's this ethereal
voiced by him.
This cat voiced by him.
Can you imagine what his hair would look like?
Oh, it'd be insane.
Can I go back to this cat?
Yes.
In real life?
Yes.
Just a fucking cat.
It was just a cat.
Not a cougar.
Nope.
Not a
domestic house cat.
Was it wearing any kind of crown?
No.
Any kind of
monocle
vestiges?
Either. I didn't see a top hat. I don't remember that. Nope. Just a cat.
I think that's probably the best/worst thing to find.
Hey, here's a place that humanity's never
fuck
gone.
you from cats.
Hey, by the way,
we got this too.
We were here first, man.
Don't need you.
We don't need you. You need us.
I second that. I think that a cat Busey
still talks telepathically, of course. Turns out it's a figment, it's a hallucination, but it'd be so fun.
Well, yes,
you could do it.
Altitude,
altitude sickness, no oxygen.
All right.
Running
well,
on fumes.
That being said, I am very excited to look forward. And if I may, I'll remind everybody of what we have to do
myself
here.
included.
Of what we get to do here. I'll replace that. So we have given ourselves the task of getting a randomly generated movie title that shouldn't be in existence, we hope. And one of the aforementioned...
If it is, we apologize.
We do. One of the aforementioned genres. And in 60 minutes, we must create a movie verbally, plot to conclusion, however
long that takes.
However, what that feels like.
You can't rush perfection.
Sometimes it's an avalanche and they get out.
Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes a lot happens. This story must include a character.
I think we've knocked that out of the park. We're very ensemble forward.
We went ham with the animation movie.
I think we've kind of gone ham on all of them.
Why not get this person in?
Granted, nobody's given us a budget restriction, so like we're dealing with unlimited budget, so we can go get these folks.
I think this says that we are collaborative filmmakers.
I think so.
Even if it's animations, especially. All right. And this charade must have a director. We must name them.
We can find somebody.
We can find somebody to direct what we're trying to do. And again, one of our favorite parts, a tagline.
It makes it, breaks it.
We have to sell this thing.
Somebody wants to buy this poster, and we want it to be a good one.
Many movies have been sold on their poster alone.
Let's be real here. I think that they have. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but I think that we all do. Sorry. Sometimes the cover makes or breaks it. And if a movie poster is on the cover, then I don't know what is.
This is true. All right. Well, I am going to ask the genie for our numbers. And our number between 1 and 100, and those are titles, is 21 at this point. And our number between 1 and 55 is 36.
36. Ooh. Oh, okay. 36.
So I have got the... Oh, wow.
You've got the title. I've got the genre here.
The Dead Attempt.
The Dead Attempt. Dead Attempt. Man, I don't know how it does it. Is this thing magic?
I don't know.
36, the genre is officially a road movie.
A road movie?
A road movie. We're making a road movie. I'm talking, let's see, Easy Rider. Easy Rider, definitely a road movie.
Very exciting. A
Cannonball
journey,
Run.
A hero's journey. Cannonball Run. You salty dog. I love those movies so much because that brought us to the post-credit scenes with everybody cracking up.
Death Wish.
Deloise.
Or sorry, not Death Wish, Death Race. Let's be right.
Race.
Not Death Wish. I don't think Death Wish counts.
Whew, gosh, this is a great genre. The entire movie Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, definitely a road movie. All of Mad Max.
When you think
all of Mad Max is a road movie.
Touche. Except for Thunderdome.
No,
we were just talking about Thunderdome slightly.
It permeates. Damn you, George Miller.
Tina Turner is so fucking good in that movie. To this day, I just celebrate her performance.
What a great warlord of the wasteland.
I truly. And
of all the warlords,
you know what? She'd sing you to your doom, and you'd fucking love it.
The hairstyle.
I'm really excited about this, and I think a road movie is something that a lot of people can get down with. Either people who like to drive and decidedly do not like to drive because they can live vicariously. Through this,
they get to live through the horrors of everyday driving.
What do people want? They want, this is finally the thing. It's the journey.
Well, we want death and mayhem. Blood makes the grass grow, Ryan.
The Dead Attempt.
Yeah,
the Dead Attempt. That sounds like a metal tune.
Yeah. So
all right,
let's get this going. Let's get the show on the road.
I'm going to officially start the title.
Starting the
Dead Attempt.
The Dead Attempt. The road movie. The Dead. That's
a sad sounding name. You know what I mean?
It does. It does sound like a sad film. Road movie.
So we're gonna have to maybe figure out what we want tonally out of this bad boy. Do you have a favorite road movie?
Oh, favorite? I've never thought about a favorite road movie. Does why am I spacing on the name?
Doesn't have to be iconic.
No, why am I spacing on the name? Oh my goodness.
And they clearly all have elements, it doesn't have to be.
Does Apocalypse Now count as a road movie?
That's fascinating.
Does it count as a road movie?
Yeah. Journey, Hero's Journey.
It definitely is a journey. I don't know if there's not really any roads in the movie, but the river is a road. Is that
Road Trip? I love Road Trip. Yeah. That's what introduced me to my biggest Hollywood crush ever. But
Road Trip's a good one.
I like The Long Dumb Road. That's one of my favorites. With
The Long Dumb Road
with Jason Mantzoukas and Tony Vigalora, I think is his name, and it's just traditional. You know what I mean?
Just
it's a traditional road movie.
And
it's a small movie. It's super funny and super fun, but that's a recent one that I like. But you're talking others.
Yeah.
And I like the looser interpretation of road movie.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think Mad Max is pretty great as a road movie. Like The Road Warrior is perhaps one of the greatest movies ever put to film.
Well, we can make this a very small movie if we'd like.
We could. Are we going to limit ourselves on budget? Is this the time when we're like, no, now we're going to limit ourselves? We had unlimited budget up until now.
Okay, think about something like Bonnie and Clyde or A Perfect World with Kevin Costner and that kid.
Does Thelma and Louise count as a road movie?
1,000,000%.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
So I think we want a journey and it being on a paved road or other, because there's like The Road. There's hiking movies that,
The Long Walk just recently came out.
But honestly, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like a more traditional road movie would be fun to make.
Okay. Are you thinking like comedy style? Because it's The Dead Attempt. Or are we talking like serious, like some stuff's going down?
Like some people still trying to follow the Grateful Dead and
The Dead Attempt.
It doesn't work out.
It's one last ride for the dead.
One last ride for the dead.
That would be fun.
I don't know much about that world. But if that's a fun, type of thing.
It turns out that it's like one guy who just never fell off the trip, and he's just like, no, dude, they're doing it one more time. And he's like,
well, the truth is they probably are. They've never stopped. They were just at the Sphere in Vegas, right? Like
ethereally, they're still all here.
But what other elements of, you look at,
I'd like, for some reason with this title,
the Natural Born Killers.
Okay.
Like a road movie like that, or
I never got behind it. I think
like when you have Villains on the Run.
Okay,
Butch and Sundance.
Yeah, I was gonna mention Butch and Sundance. Is that kind of a
modern
road movie
version of that?
Does the movie 21 Bridges count as a road movie?
I don't think so.
No, I just want to make sure. It's definitely a cop movie. It's two guys on the run. I'm just curious.
I see what you're saying.
I'm just curious. I'm curious at what point.
Would 16 blocks?
Yeah, like I'm just curious at what point does the line get drawn where it's like it's too small to not be a road movie?
I would love for us, because I think we can. I'd like for us to make a traditional road movie. Figure out like what gets some people on the road, whether it be for violence, for good.
The best road movie of all time. Are you ready for this? I'm ready to give you my favorite. I think I've decided. I've decided officially my favorite road movie is a Goofy movie.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah, a Goofy movie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a perfect.
It's a Goofy movie called Rat Race.
Nope. It's the Disney
second
Goofy
Amy
movie.
Smart reference of the show.
Is that what it is?
But
no.
What is a Goofy movie?
You haven't seen a Goofy movie?
Is that literally the Disney character Goofy?
Yes, it's literally the Disney character Goofy and his son, like teenage son Max, go on like one last road trip before he's in high school or something like that, and like it's all about like this dad trying to connect with his son again. And of course, it's like one of the best movies ever made.
What the heck?
How have you not seen it? You should put this on your list. A Goofy movie. It's perfect. It's a perfect road trip movie.
Well, I don't have the heart and soul for something like that, but I can pass that along to others who do.
You might cry. Those of you who are listening at home, you might cry.
I am really shocked by what you just said there. I didn't know that was a thing.
You didn't know this was a thing?
A Goofy movie.
You know what it is? Is that I was a child at the time, so of course I've seen this movie.
Okay. Well, is it of a time? Have you seen it recently? Does it
I have
really
not
still
seen
hold
it
up?
recently, but you know what? I bet.
Is it racist?
No, I think it still beats the nostalgia of like, rosy glasses. I think
Can you
it does.
imagine if it is? There's like
If
a driving
it was,
Miss Daisy scene or something,
goodness.
like, oh no,
just
Goofy.
like it's just an odd left field joke, just like a joke that has
you mentioned an animal.
Mhm.
Is there an animal in our movie?
Is there an animal in our movie? Maybe
this is an attempt to. Well, I'm getting hung up on the title.
Yeah. All right. So,
I like road movies that are that have good chemistry and characters. Obviously,
here's a question: does Zombieland count as a road movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
I could see this kind of being a post-apocalypse, like almost Zombieland meets The Running Man kind of idea, like almost game showy. The Dead Attempt. I could see this being like, hey, if you can make it from this coast through like this wasteland of America or whatever nation, like let's be real here, we could have fun with this.
Okay, can our heroes be like super underdogs?
Yes, of course.
honestly, if can we make this as small as possible though?
Ooh,
like
how small?
The idea is big. Yeah, fine. That's still a road movie.
It's still
but
a road
I
movie.
like that. Maybe we like.
It feels very much like I like the idea of death race, but without like let's kill pedestrians and count that as points. Like maybe not have that. You know what I'm saying?
So Zombieland with a running man.
Yeah, I think that could be pretty fun, especially with the idea of it being the dead attempt. I could definitely just using the idea of like there's the coasts are safe zones or some nonsensical rule set. The idea that you got to make it across the wasteland of like America would be fun. Alternatively, Australia would be great because Australia is just a giant, the outback is called the outback for a reason. And everybody's like, why? It's like, because they don't have very much water. So like, there's not much here, but like, this is why Mad Max was so great.
This is fun. All right. So I get, we're not doing a small cast. This is a bigger movie. So what I'm interested in right now is who is putting this on? Who's the big, who's the over?
Yeah, why are they doing it?
Because we're just talking about Donald Sutherland.
Yes. Oh, do you want Mr. Oh.
I mean,
Sir,
being...
It should be Sir. He's Canadian. Would it be Sir?
Sir?
I don't think he was knighted, but it should be
That's Great Britain.
But, I mean, technically Canada's part of the Commonwealth. So, like, theoretically, he could be knighted. So Looking at you, modern royalty.
I'm fascinated by... who's putting this on, and how to make it a road movie.
Yeah.
Because it absolutely can be. Are you thinking about focusing on a couple of teams or maybe just focusing on one team and really just hearing about everything else and making it kind of interesting that way?
I think,
you know what I mean?
I think it'd be better with focusing on one team. You still have multiple teams,
but you could make a big, small movie like this.
You could.
Where like everything else is implied, everything else, you know what I mean? And I was just taken by an interesting idea that may not be interesting.
Let's hear it.
Hardcore Henry. What if it was like a POV movie with two people's POV? Never mind.
It's not that it can't work.
Too hard.
It's so much.
So, but
you're very like polarizing on like how you make it. Like there's only so much you could do. I think, unfortunately, with the POV
I like the idea of making this big concept, unless you wanted to do like a bunch of teams and introduce them and like have them compete. We check on them and they go
very
different
Cannonball
ways
Run
and
style
that kind of thing. But the idea of it being an indie that's got some cool elements and that kind of thing is kind of fun too. And you have a fun story.
I could get behind the indie. I like the
just
idea of like
what
their
follow experiences along the way.
Yeah.
Which you could craft, different ways based on how long this journey is. You know what I mean?
I like
so it's
the
still
idea
a road
of
movie. You're like, it's like that movie, Monster. Oh no, it's not District 9, but it's Beware. It's like they have to go through monster infested.
Yeah, I know. What you're talking about.
But it's really small and it's on them. But there's all this bigger thing going on.
If I remember correctly, Alex Garland also directed that. If I think correct,
yeah.
If I'm thinking of the right film.
It's cool, and you what you don't know you can hear about and things like that.
So are we suggesting that like there's a dead zone that they all have to drive through, and like this is the whole thing's called the dead attempt, and it's just like this is where like all like
has anybody done it?
Let's say that there's like a nuclear fallout and like modern technology doesn't work, so all like these fancy teams show up, kind of have all the good stuff, and they're like, we're gonna shut it down.
Is it kind of neat that they just kind of all show up how they can show up?
Ooh, yeah. Another question is, I feel similar to the last one, and then like the last one was a game show, but I'm curious if this one will play a different like event, because the last one was also a rescue attempt.
Oh, well, it was a competition.
Yeah.
This is like you planted the seed with Death Race 2000 when you got here.
I did.
We should go, because if we make it there's this wild world of this happening. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's just we're focusing on this.
Do you think there's a time limit to this race? Or is it just like, are they doing kind of Cannonball Run where there's like, hey, check-in points? Or is it like, hey, if you can make it here in a month,
I think
you win.
That's kind of,
and just don't worry about it.
First there.
Oh, okay,
but
there.
They have to take, they can take similar or different routes.
Okay.
And of course, who's going to choose maybe the same thing.
All right.
But the idea that they all show up with, are they in cars? I think it's fun.
I think it's got to be.
A car.
I think it's got to be fun in vehicles.
So
or
everybody's got some kind of vehicle. They figured it out. I don't want to get too hung up in that.
Yeah.
But they're in something, and that's what's kind of cool because from a design standpoint, everybody's apocalypse looks different.
Yeah,
and you can design this
Aesthetics.
world and their car or their vehicle kind of however you want.
Very much like Mad Max, your vehicle says a lot about the character, and I think more so than like anybody.
What
else.
do you think is interesting about our characters? We talked about them being maybe unlikely heroes or winners.
Yeah.
Where does that fall with you on who do you want to see in this movie? Like, what are the qualities? What are the, is this, because I'd like for it not to be young.
Okay.
All like exclusively Hunger Games-y.
Yeah.
So maybe it's more.
You're thinking not teen YA.
Yeah.
Age them up a little bit.
Right. I like the idea that maybe they're nerds.
I like the idea of
academics.
I could see all that. I like the idea of just like average Joes kind of style. Like these are just folks. I would like to see for some reason, because I don't think he'd do it, but I think it'd be fun to see Edward Norton. I don't know why we threw his name out earlier, and I think Edward Norton as like a father figure.
I was thinking Aaron Eckhart.
Well, we've already previously.
Have we used him?
We've already used the beautiful Aaron Eckhart. He was
Norton.
Yeah.
Yes. I like Ed Norton because he's in every person.
He is in every person, and I think it would fit well to be like he's totally underestimated. Do you think that he's like a substitute team? Like they're a substitute team? Like they were not supposed to be called up?
We may have to get into why this is happening.
I love the idea that these people are conscripted and just like thrown together.
I love Ed Norton. I think we need to figure out who Ed Norton's partner is. And whether it's a willing partner or not, that might be interesting too.
I think that both, whoever's on his team, I think all parties have been conscripted for this race.
So they have to do this.
Yes, I think this is the heart of the story. The heart of the story is them figuring out who each other is, right? Like they're finding their family, if that's what it ends up being. It's a road trip movie. Every road trip movie is about like butting heads and hating each other and then turning out like
and not knowing your partner sometimes.
Yeah. First thing you should do, ladies and gentlemen, is whoever your partner is go on a road trip for at least 20 hours. See if you can handle it.
That's a great idea.
It's the best and worst thing you could do, but do it.
So that's fascinating. Maybe, throwing it out there.
Throw it out.
And you could still focus on one team.
Yes.
But let's say that before this is started, they have a little bit of time to get their vehicle together a little bit. So they all
like they go to the junkyard and put stuff together.
Which again, you could allude to other people doing other things.
Always love a good montage.
So in that way they could start to bond a little bit or not or what have you. Now I'm starting to think of who is a worthy. I'd like to see another gent. I'd like to see maybe this be a dude road
film
movie. For now, but
how many people do you think would realistically be on this team?
Just two.
Just two? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like this is like just
I like
driver
this
and a
being
navigator.
An Ed Norton and a somebody else literal vehicle.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Ed Norton could play a type. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Could be an asshole. Could be in
he could be
every person.
Whatever we need him to be. But I like the idea of him being kind of decent with maybe a hard edge. He needs to have a hard edge. He's been conscripted into this race that he doesn't.
Does like a serious Owen Wilson.
A serious Owen Wilson.
Or like a serious Steve Zahn work in this scenario. I don't know if we've proposed Zahn before, but I don't
know if we have.
And
I want to look at the transcript, run it back.
But the two of them,
it could be pretty fun.
Steve Zahn is like a pretty
quietly underrated in everything.
Actor.
The fact of all the stuff that he's been in, you always forget. Like, oh yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
And he can throw it down.
He can
in all facets.
He's got the comedy bit down for sure. He can be the funny man if required,
or like a Sam Rockwell. But like I kind of like the idea of Ed Norton and Steve Zahn.
I like that combo. I think that's a solid combo.
And whatever character types we attribute to them, I think they could do it.
Yes,
either way.
Yes.
But being underdogs is the general type of
their
theory.
car is definitely held together with duct tape and dreams, right?
Now, is this here in America? Is this like a U.S. thing? Do we care?
I think that we could definitely.
Do we care?
I think it doesn't matter. But
could it be like the future?
Yeah.
Or the near future?
For sure. I would love to do just the future.
Coming.
You know what? It's coming soon.
Is this all the world, or is this just a part of the world?
I think this is just taking place in a part of the world right now.
So we don't know where, what. It doesn't matter. Yeah. This is where we're at. This is the journey ahead.
I would love it to, like, we start at the very beginning, blue sky, and it just says coming soon. And then we get straight into this, like, preamble, like, first race, and see how, like, and it turns out it's the highlight reel of the previous year, of course. And then you got to jump straight into Edward Norton. Like,
all right, let's get into this. So there is technology.
Yes, I think so. I think it's definitely, to us, it's near future. I think we got to do near future, right?
So that gives us access to there is the typical dynamic: those who have, those who don't, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's post-apocalyptic. It's built up a little bit.
I love the idea of there being sponsored teams, of course.
So I like that it's shabby, though. You know what I mean? It's not great, but it's like, here we are again, fucking US of A, or where we assume
we're back this year.
But again, that gives a lot of, I look at some of the production design, even from like Idiocracy at times. Like,
yes, very much like
together.
There's just trash overflowing outside of apartment buildings, and just like you could walk up the trash to get to the door and that kind of stuff. Like, yes, I think that's very much this world that we're living in.
Okay,
in
so there is a way to see things on screens ish, but it's still kind of rough and ready and that kind of thing.
I love the idea that going from near future, like, because we live in a gambling society, a sports betting and everything. I love the idea that, like, this is what's keeping the economy going, is like this sport.
Okay, so this is a big deal. Is there currency as we know it, or do we have fun with, kind of what is used as money?
Yeah.
What is used as value in this time?
What would you like to see as value? In a post-apocalyptic,
the classics are always water and gas and resources, things of that nature. That's what I'm always fascinated by, is like what becomes of value
in
these times. And that's typically a story element.
It is.
You know what I mean? So
it's electrolytes. The plants need it.
So it's got what plants crave. You get electrolytes. And sometimes currency is more life. Sometimes currency is freedom. Like food, food stuffs, things like that. Do we want stakes of that nature?
I think so. I think you need to have, like, the water company sponsoring, one of the teams. Like, it's just, you just go super.
Okay. So like resources, like the ability to live as currency.
Of course, you own nothing and you'll be happy about it.
Yeah.
So what you do?
That's always how they get you.
That's always how they get you.
And our leads are, again, maybe they're not the most. They're underdogs. They're not the most adept.
Yeah, they are getting by the skin of their teeth at every instance. I think luck and ingenuity are really on their side on this factor.
And you could hear, how differently the other teams are acting through, what you're seeing on as they're on their little journey, but and even through some of the dialogue. Like, Jesus.
Well, of course, they're going to sound like, if we're going to do it and there's checkpoints, of course, there's got to be like, we got to have satirical, like, zoom in, like, team meeting stuff, right? Where, like, you check with the other teams, like, that part of the race was, like, really, really tough, but we nailed it,
And it's cool to keep seeing them in the aftermath of all this stuff and not really maybe knowing what's going on. Is there a character that we can put in this? Well, there's always a character like this, like the liaison.
Oh,
so in the time
a team manager.
That they're in the not manager maybe, but liaison to the overlord-ish thing.
Yeah, there's always a red tape person.
And well, no, that's too Hunger Games. And I was just thinking about, but somebody like an actor with some effervescence, somebody Callista Flockhardy, or like fairy like, or I don't know, ethereal. Lori Petty.
Okay.
Who played Tank Girl.
Yeah. Great name call. You want her,
as like the liaison.
She's a liaison,
a little lightness,
between,
but a little
like,
wacky.
The company running the show here, and
because like in Hunger Games, they all get their assigned
Yeah. I'm hearing what you're saying.
Elizabeth Banks is hers. I think we should have that too.
I could
just
see that.
in this gutter, way they have.
Laura Petty is a great selection
because she could play probably very uptight and straight, or just maniacal and crazy.
I think.
Thank you for allowing. That's a deep cut. And again, she's so
in Point
underrated.
Break. She's in Point Break.
I love her in Point Break.
She's great.
But again, Tank Girl, everybody. That movie, aside from the weird dog people,
aside from that, it's great.
And she, maybe helps him out along the way. Gives him a couple of hey, there's some good trash over here.
Hey, let me drop the file, crumple up piece of paper with a little bit of help. Like she's playing insider. Turns out she's actually got money riding on this because this is stabilizing the whole world economy.
And do we have an idea of the terrain and landscape? Do we want varied?
Oh yeah, all over the place.
They have to go through city ruin. They have to go through.
Yes, I want to see a decrepit Vegas if we're doing this in America. There's got to be remember Resident Evil, the one where it takes place in Vegas and the whole city's sanded in. I think that'd be pretty fun.
It could be cooler if it's kind of this is something you could film in Ireland.
Oh yeah,
you could have cool. Remnants of Belfast, a castle, a something.
It would be cool to do. It could
still maybe be the U.S. You just don't know.
I mean, all right, let me
unless
throw this
you want an iconic thing because
Did you know one of your favorite films, Doomsday. The car scene at the end where they're racing, away from all the stuff. They filmed most of that in South Africa.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it's a stand-in for Scotland, but you never knew.
Yeah,
looks the same. You can film it anywhere, man. Anywhere.
Yeah,
depends on what the camera angle's at.
The choice to do a Vegas thing is pretty.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a big city at least that you drive through. There's just a wrecked ruin of some sort. I think that would be fun. That's got to be part of the dead. That's got to be part of the dead zone, right? They go through the dead zone and there's just literal ruined cities.
Well, our team is as prepared as they can be.
Yes,
right. With what's happening, Lori Petty is there, and is Donald Sutherland the overlord of this place, or do we want to how do we want to flesh out the rest of the cast and the trajectory? Because we don't have a villain.
That's true.
Necessarily.
That is true. We don't necessarily need.
But I think there's somebody who is putting this thing on, and there can be characters surrounding them. So,
of course,
who's the big bad and the number two? Who's the So you introduce, and you could introduce all these people in the initial stages.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
right? So there's Lori Petty is trying to keep. Whoever is the hard ass, Arlie Ermy, not like that.
Trying to keep,
but is enforcing order, making sure things are cool in this little, debarkation point where they're getting their junk.
Okay, yeah.
So if Donald Sutherland is, our overlord,
is he the warlord of the wasteland?
Warrior of the Wasteland. It's too on the nose, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you do it.
Other thing.
No, I understand.
So what's more fun? We mentioned, what if Billy Zane?
Is the president of the world,
warrior of the wasteland?
He's the warrior of the wasteland,
or the head of this thing.
Okay. Yes.
Evil.
Yeah.
All right.
Does he get a monologue at the beginning?
All of them.
He gets on all the monologues.
Yeah. I think that's fun. And that would be some. If you've ever seen the movie with Nicolas Cage in Japan, Bill Moseley plays the mayor of this town, so it's the Western meets Japanese culture.
Okay.
Prisoners of the Ghostland. It's so wild.
Yeah, where he's got the neck bomb on.
It's
that's
testicle
right.
bomb.
That's right.
Hell Comes to Frogtown. Roddy Piper did it better. Roddy Piper.
Oh,
Roddy Piper is our second to Billy Zane.
Of course,
he's the enforcer.
100%. 100%. Does he get to be? Oh, how flamboyant do we allow him?
Oh, super gay.
Just
super gay.
Just flamboyant.
Yeah, or both. That's awesome.
It doesn't have to be gay, just flamboyant. He needs to be bananas.
But keep it this is an indie, everybody. But no, that's fucking awesome.
I don't know if this movie can be indie. Now that I keep thinking about it, the more I think about it,
but if we keep all the other big stuff, it could be a Cannonball Run where you're following 9 teams.
It could be.
But it's fun to just keep focused on, what
this
they
team.
see, maybe until a certain point,
Mm-hmm.
So along the way,
what kind of things?
They need to be besieged, right?
Yes.
At least once by banditos.
Of course, we gotta have mutants or bandits of some sort.
Do you like the idea that there's a mutant type of situation threat?
I do. I also like the idea of like somehow the other racers view them as a threat and like
what if they're
break
misunderstood
down.
and they're really nice?
Oh yeah, it turns out like, hey, by the way,
like we're just trying to.
What if it turns out these mutants are like actually really nice, like you say, but like they hate the racers because the racers keep like going through their territory, causing chaos every single year.
Yeah,
and like these guys show up and they're like, we're about to kill them. Like, hey, hold on, and like turns out like. Oh, you guys didn't mean it? Like, no, we got like pushed off the overpass and like ended up here. Like, we did not mean to be here. Like, could you help us along the way?
So we have the opportunity for prosthetics. We have the opportunity for,
of course, Ron Perlman.
Yes. Oh, it could be so scary.
He would be so terrifying.
But then when he downshifts,
yeah.
Ron Perlman is such a friggin' treasure. He's so good in everything. Truly. And he's super diverse. I mean, like, but one of the OGs with, prosthetics and
him and Doug Jones. We reunite them. They don't get reunited here.
But he was, on in the TV movie with Linda Hamilton, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Quest for Fire. Yeah. Way back in the day.
Dude's done it. Blade 2, obviously.
And there's really good big physical presence chemistry in case he and Roddy Piper have to wrestle.
Oh, please.
I mean, they come back they come back and besiege the thing, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Then we can have the showdown.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask you, do you want this to be a thing where like it's a foregone conclusion, nobody wins, and they Running Man style figure it out and then recruit
all these different groups along the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
But before, so I like the idea that the mutants led by Ron Perlman are, they're destroying these things, right? Because they have no choice. They're destroying their land. Or is it a threat that is just heard of? You know what I mean? So that's what's always kind of interesting, where there's this threat, you don't know if it's credible. Then you take a shot and they're like, oh no, we're cool.
I don't know. I don't know right
because other elements of the road trip would be fun. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, can we try and figure out some other elements? What are you thinking?
I'm interested in maybe a siren.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Songs of the siren.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Of that?
There's got to be like a brothel or some sort, some like Vegas style, like sin trap, honey trap type thing that draws them in. Of course.
And again, thinking about road movies, "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
Oh, classic.
Which is clearly it's tied to a piece of literature, but the way they handle the sirens is really cool.
It is quite.
And so, I don't know a lot about the literature. Well, there's a couple of brothels in popular sci-fi movies, and
who run Bottle Town?
Pluto Nash, maybe. I don't know, but
you don't know who run Bottle Town? I could see like that being the name of this town that draws them in.
It's called Bartertown.
Yeah,
that's a nice.
They're in need of some fuel or some.
And Tina
supplies.
Turner is the mistress.
Of course.
Are you serious?
I'm
100%.
Yeah, heart attack serious.
Tina Turner
back for Bartertown.
His mistress. In Bartertown.
Yep.
And it could be an inside joke to once there was a movie.
Yeah.
How am I still here cloning?
One time there was a movie.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
Now, what is this siren song? Is it intercourse? Is it something else? Because I mentioned siren figuratively.
I like the idea that they are offering freedom. What if she's offering them like, hey, I can get you guys out of the race, but like they're at the point now where they realize that like they have a chance to do something bigger, right?
Yeah.
I think,
so that's like a tipping point.
Yeah, I think that's where she's at. She's like, hey, I can get you guys out of the race. Like where we are right now, like if you guys want to leave, I can get you guys out.
So you're not looking into any maybe fantastical elements of this?
I think the idea of the siren sound is always like, I'm going to tempt you with the thing you want most. And what do these two dudes want the most? But like to get out of this race, right? So what, like, let me offer you the thing that you want, or like, I want to leave the race so I can go see my family, or whatever it is their motivating factors are.
So we didn't get there.
Yeah.
Why do we care about these gentlemen?
Yeah. I think, well, they've both been conscripted, of course.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea of like they're average Joes. These are just folks. I think the idea of Edward Norton being although like Tom Hanks and like Saving Private Ryan, like he's just a teacher. Turns out he wound up in the wrong place at the wrong time kind of situation.
You know, from a writing standpoint and acting standpoint, you know, in that get to know you scene in the previous plays, you can create some empathy for their stories without knowing what's what.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're rooting for them. They're underdogs. They're generally kind. They do their best.
Yeah. They keep skating by.
Are there any other... I like the idea of them really having to face some confrontation, though.
Yeah, I think the other racers are really seeing them as a threat.
Well, the other races are ostensibly maybe on similar parallel journeys, but on different literal paths.
Mm-hmm.
So you're hearing what's going on with them, and it could be that's what's kind of cool and manipulative. You can be like, "Oh fuck, that's happening." So you just assume, but like they should have to fight.
Yeah,
something.
There's got to be a car battle. There's got to be a car battle.
Shit.
Is that what you're suggesting?
Well, you know, like other marauders that really want to take their shit.
Yeah. There's some people that like they definitely get into a.
What if they're kids?
Ooh.
And it's like really
the marauders are kids.
Well, like teens or something.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And it's
these are all
serious
just a bunch
enough
of
to be like 18.
Children. These are all parentless kids.
Yeah, children of the corn thing.
And
that's what's really hard.
They're running around in old racers' cars.
Well, it's interesting that they're pushed, like their morality is pushed a little bit.
That would be fun. That would be really interesting.
Could we have a young Leonardo DiCaprio heading those feral teens
as the feral teen lead? Yes, that would be that would be very.
But as Bill the Butcher,
as he's playing Bill the Butcher. How old's DiCaprio in your mind? I'm imagining Romeo and Juliet age, but playing Bill the Butcher.
Maybe like a little past that. You know, catch me if you can.
Is he in prosthetics? Like, he's a marauder.
Yeah, I think there's like a Lord of the Flies. Recognize him? Yeah, I mean, look at how just nuts he can be.
Yeah, unhinged.
Imagine if somebody
like
knew what he was capable of back then and was like, here, play this.
You want to see an unhinged teen DiCaprio? I'm down.
Like,
I'm down
as
to
maybe
see
20, whatever the era is, but like because he's got a look, like he's got a really kind of unique and could like the eyes when he really goes, he's got
crazy.
That Mel Gibson.
He's got the crazy eyes.
So young Leo is the head of this thing, and they get besought.
Yeah.
And they have to, like, maybe they do get caught.
I was going to say, is there something like they have that he wants? Or is it just like, it's just banality?
It's
like
nice
he just
that
catches
they don't,
them.
Have to do maybe real violence on them, but maybe they do have to do a little bit.
They get their tires blowed out.
Yeah. But they can use their intellect to give them something.
Okay.
And then they get roped back in on the way back to storm the Capitol.
I got you. They woo them with something along the way.
And then, DiCaprio gets, Tina Turner's like,
Turns out, like, because they've been so cut off, they give them like their CB radio or something like that. Like,
something simple,
something super simple.
Fun.
Like these kids are we've been disconnected from the world, and he's like, here.
They have to be scary. They have to be really fucking scary,
menacing, terrifying. Yes.
Is there another young person that could be thrown in there? Like, what if
young Natalie Portman?
Yeah, I was just gonna say somebody like that.
Would you stop stealing my brain cell?
Again, fucking unhinged,
just wild.
Like V for Vendetta.
She makes DiCaprio's character look sane. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh my gosh,
she could do it for sure.
Yes. Well, speaking of her, I think we have a lot of people.
Yeah, I think we have quite a cast going right now.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. So what they are along the way, they are only besought like hardcore once.
Yeah.
Then they have the sirens.
Okay. So are we thinking, do we start with the mutants, or is the mutants at the very end?
I like the mutants kind of in between, maybe.
Oh, okay. So we start with the
because
teens.
They're like, Well, I think that would be cool.
Okay.
And then maybe another threatening thing.
Okay, something that they can't reason with, that they have to escape from. I think is the idea. Like, because you can't win everybody over, unfortunately. Yeah. I think this one needs to be perhaps maybe not supernatural, but
what a hitchhiker.
A hitchhiker?
Yeah.
Oh, they meet somebody along the way. Who do they meet? It's got to be a hot person. I'm sorry. We got to meet somebody just like we're in the middle of the wasteland and we meet like some just beautiful
Alice Eve. She she was in Star Trek Into Darkness. She played RoboCop's daughter.
Oh, okay.
She's really like cool, very pretty. Like could do crazy probably. Very visually striking. Yeah. I don't know. That's the first person that popped in my head.
Okay. It's somebody like that because I could just see somebody.
Natasha Henstridge. Species.
Oh. Okay. I guess I've seen Species.
I'm just exposing my inner self right now.
You're like, hey, let me pull out every beautiful woman I've ever heard of in my life. Denise Richards, how about? Like, let me peel these layers like onions.
Forgive me. But that could be a fun thing because, like, you don't know, like a serial killer or some shit.
Yeah. Like this person,
and you're like, you idiots, don't. And that's like one of the big rules. 100%. But they're like, don't do it.
100%.
And this person could like hijack them and make them go the wrong way.
This person steals their car.
And like maybe, but they have to kill this person.
Yeah. I think that this person is trying to kill them like in their camp, like at that night, like they're trying to go to sleep and like. Timothy Zahn, is it Tim Zahn?
Steve Zahn.
Steve Zahn. Yep. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Timothy Zahn. Yeah. Steve Zahn. He wakes up to see that Edward Norton's like being like choked out and is like has to do what has to be done.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm with you.
I think that he gets to play like the sympathetic like dad character. Yeah,
can we hone in on that a little bit? So like temperament for them. So we want them likable.
Yeah, I think they need to be likable.
Is Edward Norton downright a little bit meek?
Yeah, I wonder if he
plays really intellectual.
I think he's definitely a very much turn the other cheek
and
kind of
Steve Zahn is more the lovable like dad type, but is fist fought a few people here and there.
He's been in a bar fight or two, yeah.
But they both do that really, really well.
They would both do that real well.
And a little bit of humor.
For sure. There better be some humor in this.
Okay.
We don't make some jokes.
What if it's full on just like dry humor from
just
Ed
witty?
Just
he makes a joke and just like Steve Zahn just never reacts. Yeah. Yes,
but
100%.
They have to be good jokes.
We definitely need that. Yeah, he keeps trying to hit him with like just one-liners. Like, have you heard this one before?
Yeah.
Have you heard this one before? Have you heard this one?
That's really funny to me.
Just Steve Zahn's just like is just constantly looking out the window, just like I hate myself right now. I'm trying to think of a director right now. I'm trying to think like we haven't given a director yet. So I was trying to think of who. Do you have any suggestions?
The idea of it being small is something that I don't think limits us because gosh.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
I this is what I was looking up if you were wondering.
Oh, yeah.
What am I looking up if you're
I'm doing the same.
I would like to see Brad Bird do this.
What did he do?
He did The Iron Giant, The Incredibles. He did more recently, I believe, let's see, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, The Incredibles 2. Yeah, dude's done a lot. Brad Bird.
Brad Bird. Yeah.
He did Ratatouille. Apologies. I forgot he did Ratatouille. I think
so like live action-y.
Yes.
I think that's great.
I think he'd
get it.
He'd get it. He understands it. He understands what we're looking for. We're looking for a little zany, a little wild, not quite full Mad Max, but like Mad Max adjacent, right?
Right.
Road trip movie. Does it all family fun, or are we still talking like there's still some blood and guts? Like, are we talking like PG-13 or are we talking R? Because I would like to see an R. Just feels that way.
I'm with you on that. I like the idea that the teenage stuff is intense.
Yeah, I think it's like you say, we got to have some moral quandaries.
It could be scaled back.
Yeah, I don't think we have to be grotesque about it, but I think it should still be an R-rated movie.
Could Paul W.S. Anderson write it?
Yes. Yes.
He could direct it too, I bet.
He could.
But like, I know but I'm like a fan of Resident Evil and
I don't know if
Death Race he did.
It would be fun.
Fucking Event Horizon.
He did do that. Let's be real. Is he going serious or is he going a little too campy?
I think honestly, I think this could be a drama.
Ooh, okay. So he's going pretty serious on this. I think if he goes a little more serious and like we try and avoid the camp, I think it'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Not to say camp doesn't have its place. I just don't think that that's the tone we want to set for this.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay. The Dead Attempt, directed by Brad Bird.
Yeah. That's, I bet, again, it would feel big without being big.
Yeah.
He'd kill it. The story would have to
sure.
be good. The characters are good.
I mean, even just doing the animated stuff, you think of all the stuff that he's done, and you're like, all of those have very heartfelt characters. So I think that he would definitely make sure that that's coming through in this movie.
Exactly. So I like the idea that they're finally turned around, and
in the right way now,
and are recruiting everybody on the way back.
Are they forgotten about, like, or is there like they're getting close to like the
dead?
Yeah,
maybe
assumed
they've
dead.
Their deaths are faked.
When they give out their CB radio, it turns out like that was how they were tracking them, so they don't actually know that these guys are coming back or have no idea what's happening.
Exactly.
And they just show up at like the last thing.
Yeah.
Like the last checkpoint, like for the award ceremony or something like that.
And the idea that, they're bringing a gang with them.
Yes. No, they're not bringing a gang with them. The gang is already there.
Yeah.
They show up and like the gang's already there. Beat them to it. That'd be pretty funny. They took the high speed rail. The gang was already there.
Oh, okay. I get this. Now, we have a couple of showdowns that can happen.
Ooh, like Wild West showdowns, or just like other team showdowns.
I like that. Oh, well, see, like Tina Turner could have to fight Lori Petty.
Ooh. We get a showdown in the brothel in Bartertown?
Well, no, like this is at the Capitol.
Oh,
like they're taking things over, right? This is our finale.
I thought Laura Petty was she gonna have a turn of heart at the end, or
I don't know. I don't know.
Straight bad.
She works for the crew. Okay, maybe there's a
turn
Michelle
of heart?
Rodriguez, Ronda Rousey situation.
Oh, okay.
They fight.
They don't hate each other, but in the situation they had to fight.
Yeah, and they become friends.
In the sequel,
you got Perlman and Roddy Piper.
Yes,
going at it with some old
and
school
Roddy
wrestling.
Piper's gonna be just going ape shit.
And this fight is 8 minutes longer than the fight in They Live.
Is there a like Roadhouse style, like he pulls somebody's throat out? Is like that how the fight ends?
Don't know. That could be a surprise amount of violence that people are like, hard pass.
This is
great until the end.
Hold on. This is where we pass the rainbow apocalypse, and this is where we pass.
Wait a second. Who's our hitchhiker? Did we ever settle on a hitchhiker? You said Denise Richards.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because we were asking for.
Forgive me. I just looked at the note. Did we figure out who the hitchhiker?
I don't think we did. We didn't give anybody specifically.
Because I just sidetracked us massively.
No, it's okay.
With the character types.
Yeah.
So Steve Zahn.
Yes.
We're going right back. Let's go back in time. Steve Zahn is murdering said hitchhiker.
Oh yeah,
who you said, and I'm with you, needs to be somebody of certain attraction.
Yeah,
and it didn't need to be a lady. Sorry,
no.
It could be Cillian Murphy.
Oh, it could be Cillian Murphy.
Can you imagine?
That'd be great.
Those eyes.
That'd be wild. That'd be so fun to do, just out of nowhere. Like, turns out.
I mean, what a psychopath!
What a psycho!
Could really turn that on because he's played a bad guy in a few things, and he's really, really good at it. But
yeah, I like the idea of somebody who just like you wouldn't. This is what makes who was it, Jason Bateman, like so terrifying, or American Psycho. Like this is what makes American Psycho Christian Bale's character like he's beautiful, but also he's a psycho. Yeah,
but somebody like Jason Bateman, again with that normal,
just an everyday.
Okay, so Cillian Murphy is our psycho.
So it turns out I like the idea of him being like a previous racer who's just been like wandering the wasteland. That's really what
that's the joke.
He's trying to save them from like the inevitability of like their doom by just killing them.
Yeah. It's the dead attempt.
It's the dead attempt.
And you'd be like, duh.
Don't you guys get
the dead attempt?
Don't you guys get it? You're trying
tied up, like
yes.
You guys just don't get it.
Yes. Is he like some stoner out there, bro,
this
too?
Is the problem.
I love this.
Oh, wait. Slightly charming and menacing.
Yes. Yes.
And high.
Yes, totally.
And full Irish accent.
Oh, just full like subtitle. Like we bring in subtitles for him.
So
just
it's
immediately.
Like too. It's so heavy, and they're like tripping over them.
As fun as it would be,
You know what I mean?
To be fun, to just like to take this idea as like if we were doing just a really fun fourth wall break, it'd be really funny if the subtitles were like legit and one of the characters actually legit tripped over them like in scene, breaking the fourth wall.
That's happened a few times.
That'd be fucking so funny to do
in movies or they're recognized. You know, like I can read the subtitles.
Yeah. I don't think this the tone's a bit absurd, as fun as it is, but I do like the idea of him being a former
We have
racer.
a little fun with Cillian Murphy, in that there's decidedly no infected or zombies in this.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's like, at least it's not fucking zombies.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Then we throw the number 28. Oh, their car is number 28.
Yes, yeah.
And he's like, fucking A.
Does he get PTSD or something? Like,
just for fun.
Like he just
that's
gets like
fun
a
for
World
a
War
few
I, like,
people.
just shell shock, just like falls down to his knees.
Or like he gets into their car and he's like, we're gonna have to change that number.
Yeah. Yes. I love it. It's just such a stupid throwaway joke.
I like the idea. I mean, it's heartbreaking though if he kidnaps them in earnest and makes them go out of the way.
Yeah.
And what's cool about that is you can make that heartbreak in the moment, but we find out that it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when they get themselves rid of
when they
beautiful non-zombified Cillian Murphy, they're on their way back. You know, and they realize, well, they were supposed to be, toasted anyway.
Yeah, the plan was that they were all going to die anyway.
It
was rigged from the start. It was rigged from the start.
Yeah.
Waterco was going to win this year, okay? They paid buku bucks.
Now, what's interesting is we can make no mention further of the other teams and presupposing they die on this thing.
No, I don't think we can. Are we building an expanded universe where this race happens infinitely and we go through like, we speed racer and we have a bunch of other teams we go zoom in on? The idea we try to make
this small.
I think we went too big.
Road movie, apocalypse movie. We still find out about them through whatever this way of technology is.
I love it. It sounds fun.
And they are obviously on the hero's journey and take a different path. And the path that they take is the one that keeps them safe.
It's the most dangerous road that they could possibly be taking, of course.
Yeah.
The dead attempt. The road is literally called the dead attempt. And it's like, it's got a skull with X's for eyes and whatnot. It's like nobody takes this road since the last person, who was Cillian Murphy.
It's called the fucking dead attempt.
Cillian Murphy was the last one to attempt the road.
Fucking thick.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
This is a fun cast that I'm just looking at a certain period of time. This movie could happen. Could have happened.
I think it's I mean,
today I think everybody's still with us. I think Lori Petty has actually passed, unfortunately.
Oh damn! Don't break my heart like that. How dare you?
What does this movie sound like?
Ooh.
I mean, you don't want Hans Zimmer going every 5 minutes.
No.
Or do you want I think there's a score to this, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a score. I think this has to have a score. I think it's full orchestral.
And I think music for I'm thinking about all the road movies, and they're typically a lot of them are songs.
You think
because
you want
people
needle
are
drops?
listening to,
okay, you want needle drops?
No, I think not. I think a score is.
It would
awesome.
be interesting to do a bunch of needle drops of like them keep like every time they stop for something or another, like at some random just out there like decrepit building, where like
there could be songs in there,
stuff.
But like I think there should be a score.
I like the idea of at some point like they stop to use the bathroom, and like one of them finds a cassette tape, and it's like.
Interesting.
It's The Gambler by Kenny Rogers, and they're like, "What's this?" And like they happen to have a
Gambler.
cassette. Yeah,
what's that about?
What's that?
Share.
Why that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like it would fit the motif of the film, in that everything's being propped up by this betting sports culture.
Okay.
Like I don't know if these guys they were conscripted into this race. They're kind of gambling with their lives unwillingly. I feel like it would definitely fit the themes.
You like that song? It's a catchy tune.
It's a great tune. Also, Kenny Rogers is a national treasure.
No one to hold him. Is he still with us? Is that a cameo? That can be done?
We live in the world of our fantasy land here in this domicile.
Yeah.
So yes, even if he's passed, he's still with us, and he can make a cameo.
Or just sitting all dusty on a porch somewhere.
Yes, he's definitely doing that.
No one to hold him. No one to fold him.
Yes, for sure. Here's
this guy over here, huh?
Here's my next question for you.
Yeah.
And we did this to ourselves again. Well, we got I don't know how much time.
Oh, the tagline?
Yeah.
We're not
worried. We're gonna
this tagline's going to be so easy.
So this is the one that's going to take us the longest time.
Music.
Oh, he's thinking about music.
But what do you? So the tagline.
I don't have a tagline thought.
We have. It's the dead attempt. I like the idea that they're taking it down. Like, they're doing something that's impossible. They're turning this around. The final.
Okay. The dead attempt. I like the idea of it, of like the tagline somehow being part of the title, and it becomes like a full sentence, like the dead attempt something.
Oh, I got you.
You know
I see what you're saying.
Like that could be really fun.
I see what you're saying.
The dead attempt, the impossible would be pretty cool. I could see that working, especially for this.
Okay, well, something like this,
because I mean, it does also fit the theme of like these guys were destined for death. Like, let's be real here. They're the dead attempting this. The dead attempt.
Oh, they're the dead attempt. I get you.
Just spitballing here.
I'm none so bold. The dead attempt. I see the poster. I almost do.
Yeah, I can see it.
Then it being small, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But who, is the Road Warrior, are those scores?
Oh, I think so. Those are scores. I think that is a score, like all of them. I don't think any of them have a real.
Oh, see, this is Brian May. Not of Queen, but Brian May did the Road Warrior. Okay. That's not a good poll. I'm just saying. So the dead attempt. No one wins.
Maybe the dead attempt. No one wins
because in the end, no one.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's too cheesy. Never mind.
I rescind.
Well, do you want it to be uplifting or do you want it to be ambiguous? That's the thing about that.
We end on a Rocky IV photo finish.
Rocky IV?
If am I mistaken, they end Rocky IV on a photo like cliffhanger, and we tell nobody anything.
Oh, right.
Am I mistaken? Am I in the wrong Rocky? There's a few of them. Sorry.
That's interesting. Well, let's see. The
dead attempt.
I want Alan Silvestri to do the score.
Who's Alan Silvestri? Give me.
Let's see. Well, he did the Back to the Future movies.
Okay.
But he's done Beowulf.
Okay.
Eraser, The Mummy Returns.
All right.
He did Predator.
I could see this. Solid candidate. I was going to just say, who was I just thinking?
For music? Is that too big?
No, I don't think that's too big. Do me a favor. Could you look up who composed the movie Sahara, the 2005 McConaughey?
How about Tyler Bates?
Who's Tyler Bates?
Tyler Bates. He did Doomsday.
Okay.
He eventually did Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. Oh, he did Guardians.
But back in the day, he did a lot of small stuff.
I could see him doing that.
Sahara.
Yeah. Who is that?
Sahara. Clint Mansell.
What else has Clint done?
Oh, yes. Requiem for a Dream, The Fountain, The Wrestler. Yes.
Would you like to see
that? Would
Clint
be
Mansell
awesome.
do that? I think he's got quite a repertoire.
Yeah. And High Rise. Oh, that's a really good movie.
Did we find a winner
nice
here?
Composer.
Okay.
Nice one.
Deep
I can't believe he did Sahara.
We're getting another team up, another mashup here.
That's awesome. Nice one. All right. So
tagline. We got to do this.
The dead attempt.
The dead attempt.
They do it. They really do it.
The dead attempt.
Yeah.
They do it.
The
dead attempt. They do it.
Tagline. The wrong way. To the wrong way.
The
wrong way.
The dead attempt. To the wrong way.
No, to the wrong way.
To TWO. The number 2.
Yeah.
To the wrong way.
Yeah. Or go the wrong way.
I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to
go the dead way.
Go the dead way.
Give the dead away. You know, like give the right away.
What if it was just like The Dead Attempt, The Long Way Home?
No way home. There is no home.
Yeah.
They're conscripted. They have to do this. It's sad. It's a sad, sad thing. But in the end, they they take it back.
The Dead Attempt.
So like it's not necessarily, it's 2 road movies. It's 1 down and 1 back. One down and 1 back.
Ooh, The Dead Attempt. One down, 1 back. I like that. That's a good one.
It's pretty cool.
That's a pretty good one. I like that. This sounds like a really fun movie.
It really does. And
I want to see this movie. Is this a problem?
I'm getting into the idea of road movies that show don't or tell don't show sometimes. You know what I mean? Like the idea that you can do all this stuff with a certain world where they're getting these updates on what the other team is doing. So is it interesting that the other team literally all just die out there?
we don't tell them how they died. Like it's better to leave it to the imagination.
Do you think? I mean,
or do we give them like newscast updates? It's like we've lost contact.
Yeah, because they are taken off the path a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
ostensibly these people who were like, I don't know, for whatever reason, thought they were tougher.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Went against the grain where these...
everybody else did the thing that they thought they were going to do, and they're like, this is the way that they've
but
always
it's always
won.
Funny, like with the mutants, when they're like, nah, we're cool.
Yeah, man, sorry. we did not mean to do that. Apologies.
But like a really psycho hitchhiker, a really psycho group of like wasteland teens, that's reality. That could be happening.
Yes.
But the way that they do what they do...
Yeah,
and the way that they
not to say that Leo
it.
Can't do it, but I would like to just see Natalie Portman as a wild, just unhinged teen leader by herself. Would be great.
By herself.
By herself. I think not to pull away from Leo, but I think her.
He's out of the film. He's out.
I think.
Fuck you, Leo.
Sorry, Leo. It was a last minute decision. Had to save some money, Leo. We cut you right here, right now. We have a better film for you, Leo. We'll find you one. I'm certain.
Natalie Portman. Gosh, you could have probably
as a teenage, just unhinged, like cult of personality, like barbarian-esque tribe leader.
She hip hops.
Yeah, she hip hops. Yes, for sure.
Like violently.
She definitely.
What if she does? Like
she gets some gangster rap. 100%. She gets a gangster rap scene,
and it's terrifying.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like human head on her staff.
Yes. Yep, I'm down.
She's got shoes made of like children's rib cages.
Stop tempting me with a good time, Ryan. I'm already sold.
Child rib cages are my shoes. My shoes. Oh no, how about you? I mean,
if this movie wasn't R, it's definitely R now.
Toby Hooper could maybe direct this as well. It could turn into a horror movie. It could spin off in a lot of different ways.
This movie is definitely towing a line, and I love it.
Yeah,
we do everything? I'm looking at the clock, and we're running down to the final seconds.
We did plot to conclusion, tagline, character, director. We did it.
Brad Bird, please reach out. We'll make this movie with you.
You know what? I think we would, wouldn't we?
I would. You would. Let's do it. We're
Logan,
a team.
We did it again. And again, if anybody's interested.
Anybody out there, please.
The email address is alittleindependentpodcast@gmail.com.
It's in the link.
If you like the show, or if you want to make one of these movies, just fucking go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.